What's up, everybody? Welcome to View 142 of Guy Party Podcast. How's it going? I am Al, one half of the Guy Party, joined by that disgusting fool over there, Mr. Matty Brook Daddy.
I'm okay with it.
Belching into the microphone. What's up, dude? How's it going?
Not too bad. How you doing?
Good. Just woke up from a nap, so I'm all right.
Nice.
I'm all right. It was a little impromptu pass out session on the couch. I was like,
I might have talked about it before, but
and then you text me.
I've started taking more and more naps. Not really by choice.
I mean, thoughts? Bad thing? Good thing?
It's one of those things where I like be at my computer. I'll be like watching someone play on Twitch and like doing something. I'll just get like tired and like slowly just like nod my head off, and then next thing I know, I've been doing that for like half an hour. I'm like, fuck. All right,
Jesus
wake
Christ.
up. I got shit to do before I have to go into work tonight or something like that.
Just like roll your like my chair like lays back. That'd be really comfortable. Actually, I took the
Arm.
No.
Keyboards tray.
the keyboard's tray. Yeah. So it's screwed onto the bottom here. And my keyboard sits on top of here. I never use that. So I took it off so I can get my chair actually to go closer. So I can lay my chair actually like lay it back sometimes. I was doing it the other night. I was like, this is pretty comfortable. Like,
Nice.
I don't mind this at all. You can see myself passing out here
Oh my god.
next month when I'm like
I feel like
alone
I
home
feel like
for a
I
bit.
want to invest in one of those airplane neck pillows with the
Got
amount
two
I've
of
been
them.
passing out at my computer, just to
They
like,
are
'cause I'll-
actually really comfortable.
yeah. Well, I'll just like fall asleep like this, and it's just like I'll wake up and be like, oh, my neck is a little sore. Like,
Yeah, dude, they're actually extremely comfortable. I got one when we went to Aruba for the first time.
okay,
And I don't sleep on planes. I just can't. At any little noise or something, I'm just like, we all right? We good? Okay, we're good. We're still in the air. But I just got one of those, and like the first time I actually laid back, like memory foam, I was just like, wow.
dude,
It's pretty
memory
comfortable. I
foam.
didn't fall asleep, but I was just like, okay, I'm relaxed. Like this is nice. So
I
would
I have
suggest it.
a memory foam mattress and a memory foam pillow.
Yeah.
Best
Does it
thing I
remember?
ever got. Jesus
it
Christ,
remember?
they feel so fucking good. The first time I like laid on them, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
they,
What have I been missing?
Did they remember you?
They do.
That's good. I'm glad.
Every time I come to bed, they whisper sweet nothings into my ear.
I didn't forget you. Wow. That's good. Anyway, guys, before we get any further, check us out on Instagram, guy_party_pod. Go watch and listen to this podcast at guypartypod.com and send us anything you guys want to at guyparty91@gmail.com. That is guyparty91. Anyway, how's your week been, dude? How you been otherwise?
It's been pretty good.
I think I know your week has been. I don't know your week's been up until Friday, but I know since Friday on, I know your weekend's been.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how's your last Sunday night through Thursday then?
It's been pretty good. I got one whole achievement so far, Mortal Kombat 11.
Is it the
Which
online one?
is the play 50 casual versus matches.
That's the only one you needed, right?
So at this point, I'm done with the game. I can uninstall it. No, but at this point, it's like it's on the back burner right now until I finish a couple other games. But that's like cool. I got that. Once I get the chance, I'm gonna just coast through the rest of the game. Well, coast in quotes. Hopefully.
There you
But got that done.
Okay.
Still playing a lot of Isaac. I think I've gotten a handful of achievements over the past week.
Yeah, I think I popped in your stream. You popped a couple when I was in there. So yeah.
Yeah, I got like what day would we record? Second. I got like at least like 6 or 7 since then.
Nice. Nice.
So still
Yeah.
slowly
One a day.
grinding that out. Still playing
Nice.
Raft a little bit. Still slowly grinding that out too, and it's kind of becoming less of a grind, but still a grind.
I feel you. I feel you with that, and I'll talk about that a little later. But
Yeah,
nice.
which I'm enjoying. We
Uh-huh.
played Terraria today.
We did, and we had. I had a lot more fun, dude. Like I love
That's-
something about that game, dude.
We got,
There's
what,
something
3
about
achievements today in that, right?
We got the same 3 achievements. We got into orbit. We actually went into space for a little bit, and then we defeated a slimy monster. So
Which I'm surprised you haven't beaten, because that's, like, the first boss on, like, the progression list.
I know
Apparently
I
that's,
fought
like,
him.
the easiest.
Maybe I just died. Maybe I
Maybe.
summoned him myself, like in a random thing, and just died myself. But that's
Yeah.
probably what happened. Because I know if I remember him, but he was easy. So
Yeah. You're pretty
but I'm
strong at that
guessing
point.
I'm guessing it's gonna be like a kind of thing with the bosses.
Who knows? We'll see. I think it depends really
Our
on, obviously, the gear.
gear. Yep.
Um,
I'm into it, man. I will
Yeah.
play the hell out of it. Come 1 month from now. I'll tell you
Dude.
once you're done. But come 1 month from now.
I'm down.
We'll see.
And then, really, finally, the last thing I've done is played Resident Evil a shit ton since Friday when it came out.
Yeah, couldn't have guessed.
I have 18 and a half hours so far on record in the 3 days that's been out.
Not even.
Pretty much 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I guess all of Friday, all of Saturday, and
Yeah.
most of today. So yeah.
And I'm at 27 out of 49 achievements.
But did you play it all today?
I played for like half an hour to 45 minutes probably before we hopped in Terraria.
Okay, so you barely played today. So those 18 hours are within a 40-hour period.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's awesome. That's cool. That's what I'm hoping day before comes out, like within like the June time frame.
Yeah,
I can play it, but I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm enjoying it. Like I know it's kind of getting a little bit of mixed reviews.
Actually, I didn't even see the reviews, but okay.
So the fan reviews are kind of mixed right now.
Okay.
I think part of it is the story is only like 10 hours long.
I was gonna say you beat the story like twice already, didn't you?
I beat it twice, but the thing is, when you play a Resident Evil game, after you beat it the first time, generally the second time through, you like keep your weapons upgraded and stuff and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Plus, you know the puzzles most likely at that point, so you understand how the puzzles are supposed to be done and what you need to do.
I feel that with like, especially God of War.
Yeah.
God of War 2018, like just playing through the second time, I was just like, I gotta hit this, gotta hit that, done.
Plus,
I know you're talking about.
You can skip all the cutscenes.
True. Yeah. It saves.
And that cuts out at least an hour or two.
Yeah.
So it's like know where you have to go, not have to worry about puzzles. If you upgrade weapons right, you can get infinite ammo for at least one of them, probably. So all of a sudden, you don't have to worry about inventory management with saving ammo and being safe. It's just, I got infinite ammo for my shotgun like halfway through my second playthrough.
I was gonna say,
and it was just like, well, inventory management just went out the window. Now I don't have to worry about fucking picking up ammo, or if I do, it's just I pick it up, take it to the trader, sell it all.
There you go.
So it's just like second playthrough. If you know what you're doing, it just becomes so much quicker.
Nice.
But like overall, I enjoyed it. If you're someone that's going to play the game once and never pick it up again, probably not worth the $60.
Yeah. Hey, it's still $60 though. I'm surprised that since PS5 and Xbox LMPX
Series X,
4 or 5, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, right.
Newest Xbox, since they're jacking their games up to 70, I'm surprised the digital storefronts to do the same yet.
Yeah.
Like, seems like okay, they're doing it. F it.
Yeah.
We'll do it too. So I'm surprised.
But
I wouldn't mind. I mean, at this point, knowing what kind of goes into a game more so now, like as I've read some shit about it and like, okay, me not understanding like actually this part of it, but like, I'll give you $10 more. Sure.
But like I'm someone that's gonna play it 100% it and obviously play through at least 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an issue paying $60 for it. So I'm gonna play through it 4 times. That's easily. I'm pretty much maybe a quarter of the way through on my third playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, when I beat this difficulty, because this is like the hardest difficulty I have to beat.
I was gonna say
I'm gonna go back to casual, and then when I play casual, essentially I have to do 2 more runs where it's a beat the game in under 3 hours, which won't be hard.
Ooh.
It won't be hard. No, because at that point I have a movement speed increase.
Oh, okay.
And I'll have infinite ammo for a Magnum, which will probably just about one-shot everything. And I can skip most enemies probably, where I can just run past them and get to where I need to go and what I need to do.
Oh, there you go. Never mind. Never mind.
The next playthrough will be going through and clearing out like all the collectibles and, you know, doing this, doing that. I think there's one achievement which is pretty funny where it's open up all the outhouses in a single playthrough, which is pretty funny.
Could you go back? Like once you go, is it pretty linear?
No, it's kind of like there's like a central hub spot that like you kind of go back into in between other areas.
Okay.
And you can it's some in between sometimes in between areas like parts of it are closed off, but like
once you go somewhere
after you do a certain thing, it kind of opens up everything again.
Gotcha. Yep. Cool.
So
there you go.
I'm enjoying it. It's what's that?
Is it inventory management like 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so like you have like a briefcase type thing and you can rotate shit and
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, I'll have to ask about that.
It gave some serious 4 vibes with like the set-in and the inventory management and
cool.
It was a little bit more actiony like 4 compared to like the originals 1 through 3 and 7.
Okay.
But it was good. It was a different setup. In terms of like obviously they're taking a different step with like kind of like vampires and werewolves and stuff, but there are still like zombies in a way. So it's interesting. I'm very excited to see where they go with the next game because they kind of set it up for a sequel.
I was gonna say 7, 8, and 9 are gonna be a trilogy, right?
It seems like they're setting up 9 to be based off of the ending of 8. It's like 8 ends and like there's a line where like if you're not paying attention you'll miss it, but there's also very clearly a line where it's like a oh fuck moment, what the hell? And then all of a sudden it's like okay, now I know. I think even the one character says something that kind of like hints at like is this going to be what 9 is based off of, or whatever game next.
The next game's gonna be based off this next thing you just said, right?
Yeah.
Shut up.
But I will say it was funny because like playing through the game, there were also a couple of dialogue lines that were like little throwbacks to previous games. And I don't want to say them because they were like really cool to hear the first time. Because like my one buddy was playing it and just streaming it in Discord to like a bunch of us guys that we just shown this one Discord. And this one character said this one line, and the guy who's playing goes, "Holy fuck! Did he really just say that?" Like, and someone who's in it is avoiding everything about it because you can't play it for like another week or 2.
It sucks.
But he like we were just like, yeah, he said that, and it was just like
he said it.
It was just like, oh, it hurts that we can't say what it is because you're in here, but it's fucking awesome. And there's probably at least 2 to 3. There's 2 to 3 dialogue lines where something is said and you're just like,
I get that.
I get that reference.
I get that. This is the thing with the thing with.
Yeah,
that's funny.
So
I gave it an 8. So
yeah, I was gonna say
I'll
go over more about it.
We'll talk about it a little bit more later. A little bit more later. A little bit later.
A little bit.
I know English.
More later.
Yes, I know English. Anyway,
I think either way would have worked. A little bit later, more.
Yeah, whatever. Anywho,
it depends how you put the comma.
That's true. That commas matter. Commas matter.
It's different between helping your uncle jack off the horse and helping your uncle jack off the horse.
Okay, Uncle Jack off the horse. So for my week, didn't do much different than usual, except I started up a new game. Finally, I started up Astroneer. And I'm very, 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 very happy I did because it's one of those games you just like kind of. So it's like No Man's Sky-esque, except it's not procedurally generated. Like there's set planets, like there's like 6 or 7 set planets.
Okay.
You can travel in between each of them. You pretty much set up a base, and then once you set up a base, you can start setting up like chemistry stations, like printers, small, medium, large scale platforms and stuff, and you have to get power running to everything to make sure it runs, and then collect
Yeah.
resources
Get
to put
oxygen.
into those. Yeah, you have like the big, as you said, like raft, like it's a grind at first because like you have your station and that's
Yep.
it, and you have some power and then you have some oxygen. You have to like run the tethers, like oxygen tethers where you want to go and do all this shit. But now
Yep.
I have like a rover that self generates oxygen, and like I could just put oxygen canisters on my back. Like so, pretty much it was a slog, but now it's not so much of a grind. It's just fun. Like okay, I need this. Gotta go to this planet, get this resource, come back here, smelt it to combine with this. And it's like it's really fun. I'm really enjoying it.
I've seen videos of it online of people playing together,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks fun, but it definitely looks like a game where it's like Terraria, right? I don't think I'd be able to play it by myself.
You definitely could. I mean, I you don't know if you'd enjoy it as much playing by yourself.
Yeah,
But,
I feel like it's definitely
yeah.
something where I would enjoy it with more people, just because of like the exploration and
I mean,
building and stuff like
I'm
that.
into it right now, and I would gladly help you out too, because I would know. But there's also at least a couple multiplayer achievements. Like
I put it on my wish list, so if it ever goes on sale,
I picked it up on sale. How much is it
I'm gonna
right
pick.
now?
It's $30 right now.
Yeah, I think I got it 50% off. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
I
bad.
saw there's supposedly a Steam sale that's happening June 24th to like July 8th or something.
Ooh, nice.
So maybe I'll
That's
pick it
awesome.
up.
Hey man, I'll still be I think stag for that.
I was
portion
gonna
of
say
time.
I don't know when you're.
So I'll talk about that after this a little more. But I mean, just the last thing I'll say about it right now, because it did come out in 2016, so it's an old game at this point. But damn, if it's not fun. It has everything I like: the saturated colors,
Space.
like the cartoonish graphics, base. Like for some reason now, I'm like really into base building for whatever reason. I hated it in Fallout 4 and stuff like that, but like now I'm just like, oh, okay, I want to place this here. Like, gotta make everything nice. Like Animal Crossing, okay, gotta make this like I was playing Animal Crossing this week too, and like redoing my whole island again. I was like, this is like I don't know why I like doing this now. Like Terraria, like oh, I'm gonna put this in the house. Like we're gonna put this in the house. We're gonna do more shit for the house. It's like I don't know why I'm into base building now for some reason, but and of course it's just so goddamn colorful. Just love the colors, man. But it's like really polygonal. It's like really like geometrically shaped.
Yeah.
Like, everything is just really like you can see like triangles everywhere. Everything's just triangles.
It does look like it's gonna kind of
cool.
age well because it didn't try to be
realistic.
super
For sure.
realistic and stuff.
It's very cartoony. Like I got an achievement the other day for dancing on every planet.
Nice.
just like I just sit there like doing like some shuffle dance. It's pretty fun. So
Speaking of which, real quick, so I
enjoy
mentioned it before how I'm like trying to save games to like stay at 69 perfect games and then win achievement real
Plow.
quick in every game to plow through to get to 420 real quick.
Yeah.
There's an achievement in Resident Evil Village. Use photo mode. Saving that for the last one.
That is so easy. Yeah, there you go.
It's
There
literally
you go.
you go in, you hit a cutscene, you hit P, and you go to photo mode and just take a photo.
Done. Gotcha. There you go. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That'll be actually really easy.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, so I've been playing Astroneer. I think actually, how many hours have I put into it so far? I put only 12.2 hours in. So like 12 hours, 15ish, 20ish minutes, not even 10 minutes. Yeah, but I like the game, man. It's really fun. I have 25 of 56 achievements so far.
Nice.
So I'm about 44%. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. Playing that, I got a pleasant surprise when I loaded up Borderlands the other day.
Yeah.
So I started up. So I had like 13 glitch achievements, right? 12 glitched achievements. So I popped in there the other day just randomly, like what 2 days ago. No, it was yesterday morning. I popped in there.
I was gonna say it was yesterday.
Yeah, I got the daily challenges done because they added dailies, which fuck me, right? So I started with the dailies, and I was just like, I loaded in with one of my characters, and 3 achievements popped. I was like, oh fuck, like that is awesome, thank God. And I was like, that's not my main character. I didn't try. So I loaded up my Zane, and sure as shit, I loaded him up. 6 more popped. So I got 9 achievements that were just glitched right there. So still 3 are glitched. So I'm still like, meh but it's only one DLC, which is my favorite. So I wouldn't mind playing through it again to see if I can get those achievements again. Which, that's Bounty of Blood's probably my favorite DLC in that one because I just like the narrator.
Yeah.
It's badass. I don't know, I like that. But yeah. So I got 3 more. 78 of 81. So 9 just went. Boop. I was like, fuck.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was pretty stoked about that. I was actually watching you stream.
Yeah.
I was popping in there. I was just like, dude. So sorry for spamming caps, but
That's fine.
pretty excited. Pretty excited about that. But other than that, I've been playing, of course, more Animal Crossing. Got back in Animal Crossing.
Again, that
trying to
Mario
complete-
stuff.
Actually, I just bought the Wario outfit, so my character looks like a Wario. So I'm trying to get the whole Critterpedia full finally. So I gotta actually use like the thing online I have like bookmarked to see what time things are available to catch. And,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm getting close though. I'm getting close. I think I only need like 5 more underwater creatures and like just a handful of bugs and fish. So not bad. What else have I been playing? Just some more GTA 5. And speaking of GTA 5, I had an epiphany. I was like sitting upstairs, like Steam Link. How can I use this? I'm like, we're talking the other day. And I was just like, yeah, I downloaded the app on my TV because I have a Samsung Smart TV, and apparently they, whatever Steam Link, with Samsung TVs, smart TVs, they've added the app to that. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
So and you were like, how do you use a controller? And I was like, oh shit, I don't know. And then all of a sudden I'm like, dude, yesterday, for whatever reason, months down the road, like this is like what, 2 months ago I texted you that, like at least
I don't
6
even
weeks
remember.
ago, whatever.
It's so
Right,
far in
right.
the past that I don't even.
Yeah, it could be a week ago, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wait a minute. So my Samsung TV like has a little brick on it with like 4 HDMI's.
Yeah.
And then like the cord to go into the TV. The TV itself doesn't have any like HDMI
Okay.
cords or anything. So this little block connects to the TV, and this has 4 HDMI ports, an optical for like audio, and
Yeah.
two USBs. I was like, can I just USB my PlayStation controller into it? And I was like, all right, let me go check this out really quick. I was like 7 o'clock last night. I was like, I'm gonna go in the basement really quick just to check something out. She's like, wife, okay, well, whatever. So, sure enough, plugged it in and loaded up the app, and I was like, moment of truth, and just moved the thing and just started navigating through Steam Link. I was like, fuck yeah, we got this. So I turned Steam on here, just ran it, and was playing GTA on the TV, just driving around. I was like, this is pretty fucking cool. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Spill a beer?
No, it's my phone.
Oh, I was like, oh, Jesus.
I was like balancing it upwards, and it slipped down my fingers.
Gotcha. So yeah, so now I can use Steam Link without actually having a Steam Link or a Steam Link controller or
Nice.
Steam controller, whatever. So yeah, plus I have
You know what that
USB
means?
extender. What's up?
Depending on the games you have on Steam, you and Ash would be able to play games out there.
Yeah, we can play.
Like, I don't know what you have that would be like local co-op, but
Does Fall Guys have a
I don't think so.
shit? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could just mess around. But yeah, that's I was like pumped about that. I was like, well, shit. Don't need to worry about like getting anything a USB dongle or anything. Fuck that. We're good to go. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was like pretty excited about that. I noticed a little bit of input lag.
Oh
maybe I
yeah,
can
there will
mess
be
with
a
some
little
settings.
bit. Yeah.
I don't know, but I did notice a drastic drop in quality, though. Like, I have my
Yeah, I'm
144
sure.
hertz monitor and whatever, blah blah blah, and I was like, wow, that doesn't look all that good over there. But anyway, I'm just happy. Like, if I want to just sit back, relax on the couch, lean the couch back, and just drive around a GTA or something, I can do that. But I realize I don't
Portal
like using
2.
the controller.
Portal 2 has
which
local
I
co-op.
need to play.
I think that might. You got the Lego games, Lego Harry Potter.
I do. Yeah, I do.
You have those games.
They have local co-op?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Alright,
They don't have
sweet.
Steam achievements, but they do have.
I know,
local-
yeah.
They should have local co-op. Every Lego
Alright.
game, I think, has local co-op.
Sweet.
Sounds
Sounds good to
'cause
me,
sometimes
so-
puzzles require 2 people.
Oh shit. Okay.
So any Lego game, you should theoretically be able to do local co-op.
All
I don't know about
right,
Harry
well,
Potter. I haven't played those, but like every other Lego game I've played, which is just about all of them,
There you go.
has it.
Nice. Nice.
So.
Very nice. How much? All right, sweet. Yeah. So then, I mean, that's pretty much been my week, but I was happy about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, besides that, dude, nothing too crazy. I hurt my back again Thursday, so I've been like kind of just resting this week. Threw my back out because I'm an old man. But
Yeah.
feeling better now.
That's good.
So yeah, I could deal with like a 3-day downtime, but like last time I was like
Ice it and heat it.
Yeah, we lost our fucking heat pad. We looked all day for this heat pad, like randomly. I was just like, I think it was like $50. Like, what the fuck is
That
it?
sucks.
Like, I know I have like those like blue ice packs. I just wrap in like a little blanket and just like
Yep.
put behind my back and just like sit on the couch. But we just lost the fucking heat pad. So I don't know where it is. No idea. Checked in every closet. Checked everywhere. So I was just like, I don't know where we put it, but it'll pop up.
I feel very fortunate. I haven't like thrown out my back ever.
Dude, it is. Like,
because even like a couple weeks ago at work, when we were getting ready to open up a new gym,
yeah,
my boss threw his back out while setting, and he was on a lift, and I wasn't there, but apparently like he was like slowly like, oh god, like this is not good, and everyone was like,
then all of a sudden you like tighten up, like
everyone was like, get off that lift right now, or else it's gonna be hell.
Yep.
In about 5 minutes. And
Yep.
he was just apparently like, yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah, it's like you feel it and you're just like, okay, what the fuck was that? And like all of a sudden you're just like you're walking like at like an L, like, oh Jesus Christ, like I can barely lift my leg.
I'm lucky I haven't done that. I've definitely done things where like I'm assuming other climbers have experienced it, but like with climbing where like I'll do a move or something that's kind of like dynamic and quick, and like I like almost throw my head back for some reason.
Yeah.
And like it just like does something with my neck, and it's just like
pinch a nerve or something maybe.
Yeah, and it's just like, all right, I'm done.
Yep. I'm gonna take a breather. I'm taking a 5, guys. I'm gonna go take a 5.
Yeah. Actually, I guess
That sucks though.
Can you like throw your back out like right above your shoulders or right at
any
maybe
vertebrae? You have a disc. You can
actually. You know what? I probably did it day after your wedding.
Why? How?
So it was the day after your wedding, and I was in the bathroom.
Dude,
I just did this.
Vertebrae. Yep.
I just did this to like pull my hair back.
Yep.
And I just felt something pinch. I was just like,
yep.
Oh, and like I driving, like I couldn't turn my head.
It's like you're stiff.
Yeah.
You're just like a freaking robot.
I think what it was in between being in your hotel room and the actual ceremony happening at the wedding. This was my posture.
Oh yeah, you were
we were just at the ceremony building for fucking like 2 to 3 hours, just
yep, just waiting.
Sitting on my phone,
fucking waiting around. Yeah, dude, literally, it takes nothing.
And I think the next day, just doing that real quick was just like, it was like, oh,
yeah. It's like it takes no effort. Like literally, I was skating. I've done that for the past 20 years of my life. Like all I did was like push a little bit, like pop up on a ledge. I just like I was like, ooh. Then I was like rolling up. I was like, son of a bitch. I sat down, started stretching immediately. And I was like, nah, I gotta go. I was there for like 7 minutes. I was like, gotta go home.
Yep.
Freaking day. But anyway.
Yeah.
I'm recovering now, so.
I remember doing it, and like, my friend who was my +1 for the wedding, she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No,
not really."
I'm like, "We need Gatorade. I need ibuprofen. Yeah. I need Icy Hot."
Dude, I've been taking I usually don't take medicine. Like
I very rarely do myself.
Fuck it, like I can get the pain doesn't whatever. But I've been popping a leave like it's my job. Like
be careful with that, because I think
don't take more than 3 a day. I was like I've taken like 6.
Yeah, like be careful 7. With that, because that can cause like stomach ulcers and shit.
It's not acetaminophen, so it's not like ibuprofen. Ibuprofen can fuck your stomach up and liver, but this is not.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Advil.
This is a leave, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would still double check that just to be safe.
Yeah, I've been looking at forums. I've been reading stuff. People are like, well, there's study this.
So you're gonna get cancer and die. Got it.
Right? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh, you have back pain. It's probably a fucking tumor. Oh, great. Oh, thanks. I don't know. But anyway, that's been my week. I've was pretty happy with the game in this week, man. Like, especially yesterday morning when I loaded in Borderlands for like the first time like 3
Dude,
or 4
I'm
days.
so
I
happy.
was like literally, I looked in the corner.
Like-
I was just like, usually you look in the corner like, no, it's just like like some like share or whatever play share or whatever has been started.
Yeah.
Like, you fucking got me. But this time I was like, bloop, bloop. I was like, sweet. Then bloop, 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 bloop. I was like, fuck yeah.
Well, I was also telling you when you told me that you finally got them yesterday. I had it happen to me in Halo. I think it was actually on New Year's Eve when I was like trying to really just grind out as many achievements as I could before the new year. And like we got some achievement and like 2 achievements popped. I looked at one, it was like complete like a lasso level or campaign or something. I was like, I did this fucking like 6 months ago.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Sweet. I mean, whatever.
But it was like,
man.
all right,
As long as you got it.
I didn't realize I was missing it, but now I got it. So
Yeah. So I'm guessing those 3 achievements for the DLC are still bugged, because if everyone else popped, they should have popped. But I'll play. I'm actually playing through with my 3rd character right now, so I don't mind playing through it again. So
yeah,
especially since it's my favorite. It's my favorite. So
favorite.
Anyway, yeah, that's been the week, man. Nothing else.
Nice.
I honestly don't have too much news to talk about, but
I don't either. But if you want to hit your thing first.
So I thought this is pretty cool. I mean, and I'm surprised it took this long for these companies to start talking. PlayStation announces a new partnership with Discord, which I'm wondering, why it took so long. So, the popular communication service will integrate with your social experience on PlayStation, beginning early next year. I'm guessing that's 2022 because this was posted 6 days ago.
Yeah, this was only announced recently.
Yeah, so this is from Jim Ryan, the president and CEO, I guess, of PlayStation. It doesn't actually guess. Yeah, this is SI. Yeah, so at PlayStation, we're constantly looking for new ways to enable players around the world to connect with one another, from new friendships and communities, and share fun experiences and lasting memories. And it's in this spirit that we're excited to announce a new partnership with Discord, the communication service popularized by gamers and used by more than 140 million people every month around the world. Together, our teams are already working hard connecting Discord with your social and gaming experience on PlayStation Network. Our goal is to bring Discord and PlayStation experiences closer together on console and mobile starting early next year, allowing friends, groups, and communities to hang out, have fun, and communicate more easily while playing games together. They're doing it on mobile, too. Cool. To bring these experiences to life for our players, Sony Interactive has made a minority investment as part of Discord's Series H round. Oh, okay. So I guess they're part shareholder now? I don't know. Anyway, from our very first conversation with co-founder Jason Citron and Stan Vishnevsky, oof, I butchered that. I was inspired by the long time love for gaming, and our teams have shared the passion to help bring together communities in new ways. So look out for updates, and I guess early 2022, Discord will be integrated into PlayStation. So I guess it'll remove pretty much the need to send messages on PlayStation, like PSN.
I'm trying to see, because I'm curious how long I've been using Discord.
Does it tell you that?
I'm scrolling back to the first server I joined, where I shared with like the initial group of friends I played video games with on PC.
Gotcha.
Of, like our buddy Derek and my buddy Seth and like that little server.
Yep.
So the very first post in general was by me in February of 2017.
Damn.
Discord has only been this thing since May 2015.
Okay.
So it's only been out for 5 years, so it kind of makes sense that they're just now
just getting into it now.
Getting into a partnership.
Hey, it's a
I'm sure these talks have been in the works for the past year, probably.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I was just curious because I Googled it real quick. I was just like, when did Discord actually become a thing? And the initial release was May 13th, 2015, which maybe just because I've been playing video games for so long on PC now, is like, I feel like I've always been using it.
Yeah, right.
But I've only been using it for 4 years now. That's kind of long.
It's decent. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, I like it. We're using it right now. Like it's a good platform. I like it.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the better like voice channel communication type things I've used. There's Skype, There's Google
I don't like
Voice
that.
or the Google whatever Google Plus's
Duo?
thing was.
Uh,
Um,
Not Duo. That's just their little. calling
there's
thing.
Zoom at this point, but I don't know if that
Yeah.
can let you like keep messages throughout.
I don't know.
Like,
Or
stuff like
join
that.
servers and like different
Yeah.
communities and stuff. I don't know. This is pretty cool. I like it though. I like this.
Yeah, and I mean a lot of people use Discord at this point.
Not even for gaming. It's just in
Yeah.
general, right? So. But that's it. That's all I got for that. I didn't really see much news else besides literally just freaking Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, yeah.
Mhm.
Which we'll touch on real quick. So IGN gave it an 8 out of 10.
8.
And their verdict at the end is spoiler free, obviously. Roaming the streets of Resident Evil Village is like visiting a disturbing and deadly Disneyland, where every attraction is a house of horrors. I got just as big of a thrill out of reveling in reveling in its frenzied violence as I did this retracing my steps through the gradually revealed recesses of the sizable village
Gotcha.
to uncover the darkest story secrets of its monstrous main cast. Boss fights are a bit of a letdown, but the great variety of enemies throughout the game keeps things tense, especially on hardcore mode. The fact that it's very much a throwback to the fast-paced action of Resident Evil 4 also means its legacy takes a step back from the slow burn scares of Resident Evil 7 in its opening hours, which may well disappoint those who prefer more psychological dread to blowing off heads. But if you have an itch for an action-heavy survival horror, then Village will scratch that like a fistful of Lady Dimitrescu's Lady D's freakish fingernails. I still don't know how to say her name. I've heard it like 7 times throughout the game.
Dimitrescu?
But
Demetrius?
They said boss fights were a little bit of a letdown. I feel like there were 2 boss fights that were different in the game and kind of unique. I don't really want to say it because it would kind of be spoilery. But there was definitely one part of the game that didn't feel Resident Evil, but in a good way. Like, it still had a horror vibe to it, but didn't feel Resident Evil like, and it was just like, okay, I'm kind of digging this. Like, it's different.
Gotcha.
It's still scary and unsettling, but I'm digging it. And I'll tell you once we're done recording, because I know you don't care about spoilers.
I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, I mean,
yeah. But there's one part where I even like talked to my buddy, and I was like, "Hey, you do this part yet? Or like, where are you at right now?" He's like, "Oh, I'm here." I'm like, "What'd you think about this part?" And he goes, "Dude, that fucking thing, like that was something." And it was just awesome. Like, because I even told him, I was like, there's one part I want you to get to, and I want to talk to you about it. And then after he said it, after he said he got past it, I'm like, that's the part I was thinking about you the entire time I'm playing. And he's like, yeah. Yep.
Jesus.
But I have heard there's a bit of a difficulty gap between standard and hardcore.
Okay.
Which is kind of upsetting, because like standard, I played through standard on my first try, and it didn't really feel too difficult.
Okay.
And then, like, I've heard hardcore is a bitch and a half to do on New Game. For even, like, experienced players, which kind of sucks.
Have fun.
But,
I mean, grounded mode sucked ass in Last of Us, and that was the extreme, like, jump from resources and difficulty. I was like,
yeah.
So.
But, apparently, Steam set a record for, I think, Resident Evil. Yeah, for the Resident Evil series at 101,376 concurrent players.
Wow.
Which beat Resident Evil 2 by about 25,000. Which I wonder if part of the big vampire lady had something to do with it. And people wanting the snoo.
Yeah, I want to ask a question without being spoilery, but I don't have to be spoilery.
If you want to ask it, I can tell you if it's spoilery, and I can tell you after we're done recording. Or if you want to, message it to me so that way it doesn't even hint at if it's a spoiler or not. But no.
This is what I was wondering.
No.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'll be spoilery.
Yeah, it very much would be. Not very much would be, but okay. Yeah. Like I'll talk to you after we're done recording about that whole thing. Maybe in like 2 weeks I'll at that point in like 2 weeks, I feel like spoilers are kind of free game at that point. I understand, that's usually what we do with movies. It's kind of like a 2 week thing, and the games obviously are a little bit more expensive and limited to who can access them.
Which does suck, but hey.
But maybe in 2 weeks, if we for some reason touch on this game again, I'll bring that up. But people were bitching and complaining about like length, like I said earlier.
I mean,
I looked it up.
Going to play it once, and you spend $60 in 10, 11 hours.
Well,
that's a kick in the dick. But
so here's the thing: I looked it up. The original Resident Evil took 6.5 hours to beat. Okay. The original Resident Evil 2 took 6 hours. The original 3 took 6.5 hours. 4 took 16 hours. 5 took 12 hours on average. Resident Evil 6 took 21.5 hours.
Whoa.
Well, it's
a big jump.
Well, Resident Evil 6, they took 3 campaigns essentially and put them into one game, and each campaign alone was like 4 to 5 hours.
Okay.
So like I remember when they announced there were going to be 3 different like storylines going on that were going to like intertwine. Everyone was like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, are they going to be like 2 hours each? And then like each storyline was like 5 to 6 hours, and everyone was like, oh, wow, like I can
get behind this.
Not a great Resident Evil game, but genuinely surprised by this.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7 was only 9 hours. And Village says it's about 10 hours.
So it's pretty much.
So people were bitching, complaining about like this game, like, oh, you're paying $60 for a 10-hour story. And it's like, well, did you buy Resident Evil 7?
Yeah.
The fuck? Did you bitch about that? Because if you didn't bitch about that, but you're bitching about this, it feels like you're just trying to find something to bitch about.
Right. And if that's the only complaint, good game.
Yeah. Which
I mean, I saw you playing, and I was just like,
it's graphically very pretty.
It's creepy too, like there's like a hunchback looking dude at one point. I was like, oh, that guy's bulbous and disgusting. Like, that's fucking gross.
Yeah. The enemy design is very unique and very interesting. I feel like, and I really appreciate that fact that it's like a step in a different direction. Obviously, they're not going straight up zombies. They're trying to take in a completely different direction, which is kind of cool. But I'm interested to see where they go with it, and it definitely feels more like 4 than, other games.
Gotcha.
But overall, like, I enjoyed it. I don't think there were a couple things, like, I thought wasn't,
I'm asking another question right now.
You kind of threw me off my train of thought. There are definitely things in this game that I wasn't. I'll answer that question after this. Things that like bother me about this game, or I thought weren't as good. Because someone asked me that hasn't played it, or one buddy who's like, "Where would you put this in the Resident Evil lineup of like, where would it be in order of like what's the best to worst?" And I don't think it's top 3 right now.
Okay.
Like to me, 1, 2, and 3 are still the best.
Okay.
But it's not in the bottom 2. So
somewhere in the middle. I mean,
it's in the middle, yeah.
Really good,
but it's
really good
like
games, right?
all of Resident, like pretty much my bottom 2 are 5 and 6 right now. My top 4 or 5 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. I guess that's 6.
Whatever.
But like it's like the middle 3 right there of like 4, 7, and 8. I feel like they all like. It's almost like a tie. Like you see when like positions are tied and it's like 1, 2, 3, and it's like 6, 6, 6 because they're all tied for 4th place essentially, and they're just saying they're in 6. So like
that. It's crazy.
They all have pros and cons to it, but
yeah. Hey man, it looks fun. I mean, if you're into the horror, I'm just not into the horror stuff really. So
yeah,
I haven't played any Resident Evil game. So.
My one buddy
Except,
who was
I mean,
streaming on the one Discord, like he was partly doing it because like there were some people in that Discord that we talk to regularly that are like, I won't play horror games. I'll watch them. I'll watch other people play them. I'm not gonna play them.
I mean, Last of Us, I guess, would be a
Yeah.
horror-esque game, but like it's not like this. It's not like a little bit psychologically fucked up. Like there's an
Yeah.
outbreak. There's gonna be zombies. Okay, like this
Yeah.
is like, what the fuck is that? Like, yeah, this doesn't.
Yeah, there were a
None of
couple
that,
moments
so-
in 8 for sure where like I'm going through it and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on right now? It's like unsettling.
Mhm.
There were
It's like a
definitely
horror
parts.
action. Last of Us is like a action
Yeah.
kind of adventure like kind of fucking thing. I don't know.
Like, there were
Survival action. I don't know.
There were definitely parts in 8 where like at one point it's like,
Oh, man.
you know, you're looking for something and then they try and jump scare you. And I don't know if I'm just so desensitized to it that like an enemy jumped up and I was just like,
Jesus.
sup? How you doing?
Jesus, hey bud.
I don't know if
Goddamn.
I'm just so desensitized that I don't get scared by like those jump scares anymore, or if it was one of those things I
Yeah.
don't remember necessarily, but it might have been like I was almost half expecting it.
in a game like this. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, whereas like I'm not gonna say what it is because it's a little bit spoilery for the jump scare, but it was like
Gotcha.
do this, and like I went to do it, and like the jump scare happened. I was like,
You
how you doing?
fuckers. Good try.
Do you want to come in here and like have a little powwow? Like, what are you angry about?
I will say, like, I'm just watching the whatever, like, it's like a little bit of a gameplay kind of thing in the review section here, and the shotgun looks cool. Like, it just looks like a cool. Like
I don't
a
know which
cool
shotgun
design.
he's using.
The one with like, all
There's
the
three of them.
shroud on in the barrel. Like, all the holes drilled in it. Like the
Okay, it's probably the
Heat
first shotgun you
shroud
get, which is like
it just looks cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks.
It threw me off because they give you
real.
the shotgun really early in that game too.
Yeah, yeah.
They give it to you so fucking early. And I got it. I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I was watching you play like, I don't know, 45 minutes into your playthrough, and I was just watching. All of a sudden, you just got a shotgun. I was like, damn, already? I was ready to get rid of this type. Like, you got a shotgun already? But then you said that, I was like, all right, he knows. He's
Yeah.
aware. He got it early. But yeah, I don't know, man. Lady D looks creepy.
Like you want snoo snoo?
No, I don't want snoo snoo. Snicky wants smush smush. It just looks cool, man. Like it's set in
Yeah.
Europe, right? Is it Europe?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if they
Uh,
ever say really where in Europe, but yeah, it
Definitely
takes
not.
place in Europe.
Definitely not like anywhere here. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the enemies and stuff look crazy, and like some of the guns and stuff look pretty cool. Like,
Yeah, it was a very unique enemy design and you know.
wyverns or whatever you call them.
lichens.
Like yeah, something like that. Lichens and wyverns. Wyverns. Are
Wyverns is a dragon, isn't it?
Yep. Never mind. Yep. You're right. You're right. Wyvern is a legendary bipedal winged dragon, usually
Yeah.
depicted with a tail ending in a diamond or an arrow shape.
Yeah.
Yes. you're right.
Lichens are like werewolves.
That. Yep. There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what I'm looking for. Yep.
Which they kind of, if you read through the notes in the game, they do kind of touch on like why there's
Shy guys.
werewolves and stuff like that.
Gotcha. At least they explain it away. That's pretty cool though. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Lycan, not Wyvern.
They
I'm
don't
not-
really explain it. Like I think you
Too
can kind of
cultured.
pick it apart in notes that you get early in the game.
Okay.
But there's like a couple notes like pretty much end game that are like explains like everything, and it's like
Oh. Didn't get
Okay.
that. Cool.
that
Cool.
makes sense why this is a thing now. Because
Hmm.
like my whole first playthrough, I was playing through. I'm like, I want to know the lore behind why this is a thing.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, at least they give.
And
you
then
some
they kind of
stuff
touched
like
on it
that.
at the very end of like why these
Enemies
are things.
Have health bars?
No, you're probably. I think there's a game mode called Mercenaries mode, which is kind of like a
Oh,
a bonus game mode,
Gotcha.
not related to the story, and that's probably what you're seeing. I saw someone stream it last night, and I was surprised by that too. But it was like, okay, whatever.
Okay, never mind. Anyway,
But
because I'm just looking through, like
Yeah.
scrolling through and seeing shit. So I mean, dude, the game looks cool. It does
Oh,
look
yeah.
very grimy and just
Yeah.
scary. And it gives a good setting, I guess, for
yeah,
the horror.
and it also explains
I like that
things
game.
that happened in 7 too, which is nice.
That's good. Yeah, the
So
one thing I read like it was like months ago, but 7, 8, and 9 would be like a trilogy of itself with like Ethan,
yeah,
I guess,
I could see
right?
9 kind of being like the end
Yeah,
cap to 7, 8, 9.
these guys' story or
Because like
whoever's
7, they
story.
kind of had it where it's like, hey, this could be its own game. No,
Mhm.
nothing else touches on it. And they're like,
Yeah,
oh, 8 is going to follow the events of 7, which I think they
gotcha.
say like the first 5 minutes, so it's not really a spoiler. It takes place 3 years
Oh,
after 7.
okay.
Like if you watch a recap, they give you a recap video in case you didn't play 7.
I like
Like, hey,
that.
this is what
I like
happened
that.
in 7, and it starts off
Hmm.
with 3 years ago, blah 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 blah, and it was like,
There you go.
okay, it's not a
Yep.
spoiler. That's 3 years ago.
There you go. That's nice.
But
Yeah. I mean, it's fucking
yeah,
cool, man.
I enjoyed it.
Good. Glad you
Definitely
liked it,
gonna
man.
100% it.
Glad you liked it. Yeah, I'm glad you're gonna 100% it. Easy. It's an easy 99.9%.
Yeah, it's the grindiest part. I think it's really just
Collective apples.
the difficulty,
Oh,
because
okay.
there's certain parts where it gets a little bit grindy with like either a boss fight or like a part towards the beginning of the game, which I won't really say what it is, but it's just like,
Okay.
you know, it might be a struggle bus even if you are playing on New Game or New Game Plus or New Game Plus Plus or something like that
Okay.
on harder difficulties. So,
Okay.
but
Yeah, I don't know. It's like games like that have like achievements. It's like, hey, beat the game in X amount of time. Like,
you usually like Resident Evils when they give the time.
it's not that difficult.
No, if you have infinite ammo on the best gun, it's like you'll have half an hour to spare probably.
Gotcha. Like, I want to get more achievements and stuff in Hollow Knight.
Yeah,
I'm not
Hollow
beating the game
Knight.
in, like,
Hollow
5
Knight's gonna
hours
be
or something.
difficult.
I'm like, fuck that, dude.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck?
that's something where I'd have to pull up a guide for because
Oh yeah.
there's so much to it that when I played it multiple times, I'm like, I don't know where the fuck to go.
Yeah,
There's just so
I
much.
don't even know. It's just, yeah, exactly.
I know what I
way
gotta do. I
too
just don't know how
much.
to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I do have one more thing just to
Mhm.
mention. I
Go
was
on.
gifted a game this week
Oh,
called Breath Edge. And this is kind of like a space survival game,
okay.
if that makes sense. Let me pull up the page here. It just went on sale. Actually, it just went off sale now.
Damn.
But it's a survival in outer space. Together with your immortal chicken, discover
Is
the
this
truth
multiplayer?
behind your
I'm already
sudden.
sold. Please tell me this is multiplayer. It is not. God damn it.
I don't think so. But it says, survive in outer space. Together with your immortal chicken, discover the truth behind your sudden spaceship crash. Craft tools, pilot vehicles, and even control space stations to survive and explore the wreckage. And, dude, it looks pretty fucking cool. Like, it looks... It's almost like, hey, you're playing, like, Astroneer. Like, okay, here's baby-ass baby mode. Now, okay, play the real game. Play Breath Edge. That's what it looks like it's going to be like. It looks more realistic, but still not. But it looks like it just looks
Yeah.
fucking badass. It looks pretty cool. You can
I'm
like,
looking at the pictures right now. It looks really interesting.
it looks cool. I can't wait to navigate around space.
Even on the
again.
Steam page underneath about the game, it says Breath Edge is an iconic outer space survival adventure game. Take on the role of a simple guy called the Man, who's just carrying his grandpa's ashes to a galactic funeral and suddenly finds himself in the middle of a universal conspiracy. Now I'm even more intrigued. It's not just crafting trying to get something. There's a story behind this.
There's a story, and there's a freaking one of the point shops items is a chicken puking a rainbow, and I'm so into it.
Oh my god!
I want it.
Knowledge of chicken.
Actually, speaking of this game, one of like the bigger streamers on Twitch is streaming it right now. To be honest
I added to my wish list the second you said Immortal Chicken.
Immortal Chicken. But yeah, then it says, welcome to space. A massive space hearse suffers a wreck in deep space, leaving the area filled with debris, coffins, dead passengers, and yourself. Wow. Okay. Survive this interstellar dump, uncover a global conspiracy, save the princess, and don't break your fingers while tapping the keyboard as you travel around the world, keeping your display.
You want to know how else I'm sold on this game?
What's that?
I'm looking at the achievements. Sometimes they give like little descriptions or tidbits underneath the achievement
Oh yeah, there's
title.
54 achievements.
The second most obtained achievement is chicken dot
Dielectric.
Yeah, an immortal chicken on a stick makes an excellent dielectric. We do not recommend trying this in real life unless you have an immortal chicken and an immortal you. Further down, multi-layer. It's warm in underpants, and if you hibernate in winter, and you can hibernate in winter if you have a whole lot of them. Like seeing those in Steam achievements, just like very like funny, like quippy.
Yep.
Descriptions or whatever. It's like, it adds me wanting to play the game.
Yep. Small puffs of gas. It's indecent to fart on Earth, but farting in space can save your life by giving your body acceleration at the last moment. Come on, that's fucking awesome. But some of them are like pretty hard. Like 0.4% of people have achieved it.
So I wonder if part of that is just
not many people playing it.
Amount of people playing in,
or amount of achievement hunters out there.
Yeah.
But anyway, the game came out this year, like not long ago, February 25th. I guess. Holy shit! It's almost like 3 months ago already. But still, I mean, it's a relatively new game.
I was gonna say, I even just looked at the devs. They haven't done anything. The publishers have stuff.
Yeah.
But the devs, Red Ruins Softworks, this is their first game.
It looks pretty damn cool, man. And also,
at 8,100 reviews, almost 8,200, it's 86% positive.
Yeah, it's mostly positive reviewed. So
that's on my wish list.
I'm pumped to get into this. It was just on sale for like $17. When it's currently, what is it now, like 25 or something?
Yeah.
So, yeah, $25. So yeah. So I'm excited to play that now too, because I just I like space. So once I 100% Astroneer, I might just move right into this, or depending on what we're doing, come next month.
Yeah.
I might be like this in Terraria and like some other shit. So we'll see. But yeah, dude, I mean, I have nothing else to talk about news-wise.
I don't have anything else either.
Cool. Well, if you want to call it here, we can go ahead and do that. Well, that's going to be Bo on View 142, Sky Party Podcast. Guys, we're going to call it here, and we'll catch you next week.
Bye.